Hi everybody, I'm back with our third card. This is going to be our technique card, and we're going to explore hybrid die cutting, which is something really fun and new that Stampin' Up! Has come up with. Before I do that, I wanted to retie my bow on my last card because I did that really in a hurry and I got kind of flustered with bows. But when I'm tying knots, I do left over right, right over left, and then I forget which one it is, but you pull one of the ends just a little bit more than the other end, and then that gives you more of a flat bow. So my sample that I did earlier had a really nice one, so that's just another way to do it. And it also looks a little better if you trim off your ends so they look a little even. So there, I'll trim off the little frayed bit, and that looks a little better than it did before. Okay, now onward and upward to this one. We're going to do using the Art in Bloom bundle. And let me grab it over here because I wanted to show you how I did the pieces for your kits. Because you will have garden green and petal pink flowers and backgrounds. And then you can put them on. I gave everybody a white card front, so you can pick whichever one you want to put on the card. And it's kind of a twofer because I ran it through twice, and so you to get the two different colors, so you have one set of each. But I did want to show everybody how to do the cutting if you do buy this bundle yourself. And there's another hybrid bundle in the holiday, or the mini catalog as well. It's that frame bundle, and it's another hybrid bundle. So I don't know if you remember from this summer, but we had that seashell folder and dies, but they weren't a hybrid folder. You had to run them through separately. You ran the dies first, and then you ran it through with the folder. But this special hybrid folder is designed so you can run them through it exactly together, so everything is lined up and perfect. So the logo is always on the front, and you always want to run through with the fold. So to get it centered in, grab the dies, and you're going to want the cutting blade to be towards your paper, of course. So you're just going to work with the die until it just snaps in place, and you can see that that's not moving that it's exactly in place there. And then you can see I've been doing cutting for my class. I cut on 20, and I did some other ones, so it really does stay in good condition. There's a little bit of paper jammed in there, but it doesn't seem to affect anything. So I don't really have a blank piece of paper. Let me pretend that one of these is my my paper, and we'll just put it in there. And then the way I did it was I kind of sandwiched it like this and lined it up with that line that you've got on the bottom, and then closed it. And I was careful to just keep it closed with my hand so everything was in position. And then I flipped it around so the fold could go through my folder, or through my die cutting machine. And the sandwich you want to use is your number 1, which is your platform. Get rid of number 2. You don't need that for these thick folders. So just place it on there, and then number 4, and then that's ready to go. If you have the older machines, then you'll just have to work with your sandwich to find out the right sandwich to use for that. So that being said, you guys that have kits already have your pieces cut out. So let me go to assembly. So move all of this aside. So you are going to have the 2 pieces and the 3 flowers. So which one should we do today? Should we do pink? Oh, this one looks like it didn't quite cut perfectly, so I'm just going to grab my paper snips and give it a little snip there so that we can get that flower out to use again. All right, so we'll fold the card, and my bone folders are all outside waiting for the live class. We're all set up out there. So I need to green ones out. Okay, those ones popped out a little better. So just one little spot on the inside here. Didn't quite cut, so we'll give that a snip. All right, so let's do the green one first. So we will adhere green to my card. And again, you can do this in any orientation as well if you wanted to do it landscape or portrait. My two samples are right here, and I did one of each. So if you're going to use the long sentiment, then you'll want to do it this way. I love this ticket die cut, so I'm gonna use my ticket. I think if I can find a stamp that will fit on there nicely. All right, so dimensionals, we use those all the time, don't we? So we're gonna grab the dimensionals and just adhere the flowers right to those spaces where they were cut out, except of course we're using the opposite colors just to be fun. So I can't wait to try the one in the mini catalog that has the frame. That one looks so pretty. So that'll be interesting, and it's so fun to get the folders and dies that coordinate together, because then you get such dimension to your images. A lot of my videos turn out kind of fuzzy because when Facebook records them, then they don't always come crisp and clear. I can see really clear through my camera, but if you can't, I'll lift that up a little bit and see if you can see that embossing. It's so pretty. All right, so do I have any stamps mounted here? I've got Dear Friend. I guess that would look nice on the ticket. So grab my garden green here. And I did this color combination because you could even use it for Christmas as well. So I'm going to do Dear Friend, but I also have out, and I'll have this out at class, the Best Years stamp set. And I thought a lot of these stamps go nicely on the tags that are in this bundle. So that one would fit, that one, this one would fit that direction. Hey, hello. This warm Christmas, warm wishes for Christmas, that's what I used on this sample. And then I added some of the die cut leaves and flowers too. And I just did the folder by itself. I didn't die cut out those 3 flowers for that one. Hip Hip Hooray, that would work nicely with this little ticket stamp. And here's the other one. It's a nice long one, so that would go good with Happy Father's Day, or let's see, that's probably about it for this set, but it goes with this stamp, Thanks for Making Me Happy. So there we go. We've got our label, and again we'll use the dimensionals, get that put on, and then it will be done. Of course, you might want to do some decorating on the inside before you put the outside all together. So you could stamp the 3 flowers from the stamp set. That would be pretty. And then put a sentiment across the middle. I think one of my samples, yeah, this sample, I stamped the 3 flowers in Petal Pink, which is a nice light color, so then you could stamp in a darker color over top of it. Let's see, I don't think I stamped anything on this one. This one, I tried to go a little outside the box. When I saw this stamp, it reminded me of a birthday candle, so I made this into a candle, and then this into the flame of the candle. And then I did, there's a Happy Birthday to You stamp in this Best Year stamp set, so I used that on that one. And just a simple card, but something a little different to use with your floral. And then Wishing You the Best Year Yet, which is also in that stamp set. Okay, so you got to try out a new technique, hybrid embossing. Hope you had fun with the 3 projects. All the PDFs are posted in our groups, so you can check them out there. And happy crafting, everybody. Maybe I'll see some of you this afternoon for garage stamping. But if not, I'll see you next month for another card class online. And we'll be posting in the group too. So post your projects in the group. I'd like to see your comments and hear from you. So I know there's a couple people watching, so that was fun. So we'll see you next time. Bye.